Good morning. It's 10:17 a.m. in New York right now. Good morning. It's 10:17 in New York City right now. New York, New York, New York, in New York. And good morning, guys. Welcome. Uh, Loving, beautiful, grand rising to you. I hope everybody's doing well. I just wanted to, because it's Mercury in retrograde and there's so much happening right now with a lot of people's energy. Is It's like we're clearing a lot, so I just wanted to talk about some past life and current life situations, how you're feeling, and for some of you, what's coming, like hello guys, like what's this energy and why is it, and why could it be? All right, so when we have a lifetime here, our past lives can affect this lifetime. So I just want to not gonna make this too long, but I just wanted to see like what you're getting from like past life situations right now in Mercury in retro that's helping you to clear for this current lifetime. So, oftentimes our past lives are connected to this current one. So, for instance, if you've been through trauma in a past life, it will affect this one, right? So, what we have to see is like, why is it affecting this one? So, if someone had like a traumatic love experience in a past life, it will affect their love in this lifetime. It's almost like not having a father or mother can affect the way you view the world or the way you love people. So when you have past lives that have been toxic, traumatic, dramatic, or you died a certain way, or you know, you um you went through something in situations and it'll affect your finances in this lifetime. It can affect so many different things. So we're gonna talk about that. Good morning, you guys. Love and light to you, okay? Hey guys. It's funny. You said you were just thinking of flow. The funny thing is whenever I go to the Sunoco by my house, like that's my spot, and the Indian guy that works there, he goes, I swear to God, I was just thinking of you 2 minutes ago. And I'm like, I know. People say that to me all the time. Okay. Like they'll think of me and I just pop up. Like it's just the way. But also I'm very telepathic. So sometimes I can hear someone saying, like, where is she? And then I'll just hear it and and I'll go. Happens a lot. Okay. So now we're gonna look at this because the first thing that came out for you from the past life energy was it says monk or nun. Look at that. Look at this. Psychic dreamer, prophetic gifts. You have prophecy gifts. Okay. Psychic dreamer, prophetic gifts. I'm just gonna say this to you guys because I think you need to hear this, and this is like no shade towards any other readers because there's plenty of great readers online, on TikTok, on YouTube. This is me saying this for a reason. I don't do readings often, and it's for a reason because I feel like how many readings can you possibly do? Like if I give you a message, that message should resonate with you like for the next 6 months, right? And if I keep doing readings every day, you haven't even worked on the message I gave you yesterday. So if you just keep watching readings all the time, like and you're just on the readings, you just need the readings, then you're becoming reliant on someone else and you're not able to use your own intuition. It impacts your intuition. So when I do a do when I do a reading, take the message and really understand that this is your guide speaking to you. This is not me pulling a card and just like getting some views and like getting some content creation and making some money because that's not what's happening here. I'm a true reader, okay? And when I say that, I mean like if I use my energy to read cards, to read you, take that message wisely because I'm not going to be here every day doing this for you. You need to use your own intuition, your own discernment. And that's what true healers want. They don't want you relying on them. They want to teach you how to heal yourself So you can go on and heal yourself and now go heal other people. People who want you to rely on them, be careful with those people because that means they just want you to be like, are you, can you please read me today? I'm just telling you that for your own good. Because I see some people on YouTube and all that, and people are obsessed with them, and their readings are toxic. It's exhausting, honestly, and people are just stuck there. They can't get off. They're obsessed. It's so obsessive that the person can do the same reading every single day, and they'll be obsessed there like this. And that's sad because you need to use your own intuition. Stop relying on other people for your messages. You got to meditate and get your own. Once I stopped watching readings often, that's when my real psychic powers came in. But watching readings in the beginning helped me because it helped me like figure out that I want to do this one day too. But when I stopped really watching a lot of readers, then I was like, oh, okay. Now I have like one or two people that I watch and they don't post every day. They're the kind of people, they're like me. They're like a version of me. They don't post every day about readings. They do readings and that's for your own good. I'm telling you that, not for any other purpose. Because if I really wanted to, I'd be like, watch me every day, rely on me. But I want you to be independent in your psychic energy. That's what a true leader wants. They want to create more leaders. Okay. So you got monk or nun. So we're talking about the past life thing. So I want to see like why your guys are talking about your past life, why they decided that this should be the message for today. Okay. And when we have our past life, like I said, if you just came in, it affects your current life. So let's say right now, right now. Okay. How many of you right now feel like you're self-restricting yourself? Like you're in self-restriction mode. Like you stay home a lot. You get invited to places, but you don't really go out. You're not really like you may have the money to do stuff, but you're not really using it to have fun. You're just kind of like working, saving, staying home, working, staying home, working, going home. You won't open yourself up to love. You have issues with sex. If you have issues with sex and you really like if these messages right now that I'm saying are resonating with you and literally you feel like earth is not for you, you're like, what the fuck is up with earth? Like I'm like always stuck here, like I'm alone, I feel bored. Thank you for following, you guys. I love you. I appreciate that. And those of you who shop on my showcase, thank you so much. That's the way I make money is like when people sign up for members or they shop on my showcase or they become a subscriber and pay the $4.99 on Instagram or YouTube or even on TikTok. That's the way content, well, that's the way that's the way I know how to make money. I don't know how else, like, because these apps don't pay you. Like these apps ain't loyal. I'm saying like they pay you like 0.1 cent for 1 million views. I got 4 million views on a video. I think I made like $40 off that shit. I should have made like 600,000 off that shit real quick. The fuck? But anyway, that's the life we're living in, the Matrix. Welcome to the dome of misery. But it's still, Earth is a beautiful place, and let's not look at it like that. Okay, so monk or nun? Yes, I am getting old. It's called aging. See, every year, I'm going to explain it to you. See, humans, there's this thing we do. It's called like every year we have a birthday and then we age a year. And I'm 42 now because I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Like, like because you're saying you're getting old. I just want to explain this to the people who don't understand. We humans do this thing, it's called aging, right? And it's a beautiful thing and it's wonderful. And when you're 42, one day you'll see. And when somebody's saying you're getting old, if you get offended by it, then you need to heal yourself. But I look beautiful. I'm 42 and I still look like I'm 30. So humans do that. We do this thing called aging. So welcome to humans world. Okay. Unless you're some kind of alien who doesn't get old or doesn't age. Okay. Anyway, monk or nun. So if you're seeing this monk or nun card, don't make me get petty up in here because bitch, I will get petty too. Love and light, bro. Okay. Monk or nun. So if you're seeing this card, as a result, here's where you pay attention because this could be affecting what's happening here for you. They must not know because, bitch, you talking a lot of shit online. But if you was in my face right now, listen, I'll fucking, I'll fucking, I'm gonna watch all you bitches self destruct. How about that? Let's get petty. Okay. Monk or nun. So pay attention. If you drew this card as a result of your past, as a result of your past lifetimes as a monk, nun, or something similar, this means that you lived a life filled with isolation, rules, and spiritual devotion. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. If you have a lifetime here right now and you kind of like restrict yourself from having fun or like having, like, and you're like, you look at sex as something that's weird or like that you shouldn't do, like you look at it like weird, you were a monk or a nun, or you like practice some heavy spiritual work in a past life, so it affects your like whole thing right now, like going out, being with people, doing all this stuff, right? It's very like hard for you to accept yourself and have fun. You know what I mean by that? Okay. So this means that you lived a life filled with isolation, rules, and spiritual devotion. In your lifetime now, you may notice your tendency to isolate yourself from others. In fact, you most likely feel comfortable when you're by yourself. Other people may refer to you as a monk. If this is a pattern interfering in your life or your relationships, you might consider having sessions with a qualified past life regressionist. They're expensive, but it's worth it. In addition, you may have taken vows as a monk or nun that may be interfering with your relationships, career, and more. Unless these vows are severed, they can carry forward through time. So, for instance, if you took a vow of poverty in a past life, sometimes you may view finances in this lifetime as evil, right? So let's say you look at right now, you're like, oh, people with money are evil, or money's the root of all evil, and money's evil. And it's like you start to think that way. You think like the actual dollar bill is evil when actually in reality, it's the person holding the dollar bill that's evil, just like a person that's holding tarot cards needs to watch what the F they say because there's people watching and you can either use this for good or for bad. And there's people definitely using it for monetary gain and not for your spiritual health or growth. They just doing this for the paper. They don't care what they say to people. They're just gonna pull a card and blah 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 their way through the fucking reading. So you better watch who the fuck you fucking with, okay? Some people are communicating with entities, not spirit. There's a big difference. There's entities, and then there's spirit. Two different worlds. And many of these readers are communicating with entities, and you'll know that because every reading they do is negative. Every one of them is negative. Everything talking about your ex, you're this, you're that, your ex, you're him, this person, that person, your ex, this person, that person, your ex, this person, that person, your ex, this person, that person, your ex. They ain't never talking about you and your spiritual growth. Pay attention. I'm not going to talk about BGC, so if you don't like what I'm doing, I I'm not going to talk about that. So please leave this chat if you're not here for spiritual growth and illumination. That took me 10, 15 years of my life to get to this point. Please, if you are here for BGC, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I love you. But you have to understand, that was for me 13 years ago, 12, 13 years ago. Last time I was on TV was 4 or 5, 6 years ago, 6 years ago almost. And I'm very grateful that I had that experience in my life. But my mission today is to help heal others, not to continue to talk about negative shit. I don't think about BGC. It was a long time ago. I have no hate for nobody. No, I love everyone. But I just gotta say, TikTok, I get it. Like you guys are just now watching Bad Girls Club, and I really do appreciate it. But I don't make a dollar off Bad Girls Club. I have nothing to do with the franchise anymore. They have begged me to return. Natalie asked me to be on Baddies. I said no to it. Bad Girls Club season 13 begged me to be on it. I said no to it. Other reality shows have asked me to be on. I said no to all of them, which is why you see the other girls taking them because I said no. Trust and believe I was asked first, but I said no. And so because I have better things going on with my energy than that, okay? So it's love and light, but like I said, I'm not about that life anymore. I want to bring healing to the world, not more poison, okay? Because that's what they're doing. They're poisoning our youth continuously over and over, and people just sit back and accept it, and I don't accept it, okay? And I won't be a part of it. So if you okay, if you have relationships, you might consider having whatever. In addition, you might have taken vows as a monk or nun that may be interfering with your relationships, career, or more. Unless these vows are severed, they carry forward through time. So, for instance, if you took a vow of poverty, you may be struggling today with financial insecurity. Other past life vows could be connected to chastity, which can impact your romantic sex life, or self-denial, which cause you to feel undeserving or fearful of abundance. Are you hearing me, guys? Okay. Often enough, it's simply to consciously bring the memories of these vows to the surface in order to release them. Then it's a matter of clearly severing them in all directions of time. You can do this by simply saying, I hereby sever and release any vows that are self-destructive in any direction of all times and every with everyone involved. So how you can break these ties so that you can stop feeling like financially, like your finances are like they're just not working. You're in a poverty state, like you're in a broke ass bitch state or a broke dude state. And it's because you keep like telling yourself these lies of like money's a problem, money's bad, and you don't know how to accept abundance into your life. Like you have to literally, yay, life goal achieved. I have no idea what that means. Woo. But I have to learn what this means because TikTok I'm learning is like a casino and it's just matrix stuff. But I'm gonna accept it because it's love and light and it does help a lot. So yeah, I love the people on it. That's pretty much it. But I use these platforms for one purpose only, is to enlighten as many people as I can through the things that I went through. That's about it. So money, it has to come from the people watching because these entities ain't paying us. Okay, they're just using us. They're gonna try to suck and bleed us dry, which is why we have to, as the collective, stick together and help one another out. Okay, yeah, that's how it's got to go. So the people that guide you and help you, that's who you need to be there for. Don't worry about everybody else. Everybody else who don't give a shit about you, just ignore them too. Okay. Also, not even that, in a past life and in this current lifetime, you have been a psychic dreamer for many lifetimes. And the reason why you don't see me reading comments, you guys, is because it throws me off of my channeling. So I'm not ignoring you. I swear to God, if you write a comment after the video is posted or you do that, I read the comments, but mostly when I'm on live, if I look at the comments, it starts to distract me. I start to get thrown off. I see people writing things. One little, spirit will like jump me to a comment and be like, look at because I have petty spirit around me too. They'd be like, who this bitch talking to? They get mad too. They don't like when people talk to me like that, but I tell them like, yo, chillax. It's just, people gonna do what they gonna do. And that's you can't let the shit bother you, especially when you're online and shit. You gotta just understand you have to be in a low state of mind and just forget about the haters because it's okay. They live, that maybe they start off hating me and then they like listen a little and they're like, wait, I kind of like her though. And then it's happened many times. I've had people like attack me and write crazy shit to me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and I'd answer them back with like, I'm so sorry you feel that way about me. What can I do to like make you, see it differently? Because I don't hate you and I love you. And I swear to God, I went from having people being like, bitch, attacking me to like, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to talk to you like that. I'm just going through a lot in my life. I know that. That's why you talk to me like that, because you're going through. Hi, mama. Hi, Stinko Dinko. Hi, beautiful. Is my angel. Oh, my tushy mama. I love you, sleepyhead. She's such a Taurus. All she loves to do is sleep in the morning and play and laugh and dance. But in the morning, she has to go sweep, sweep. She has to do the sweep, sweep. Yes, she does. Come here. Come lay on mama's lap. Come lay on mama's lap and relax. There you go. Okay. So yeah. Okay, another thing, the arts. Another thing, you were an artist in a past life. Like you were a singer, a writer. I love you guys, man. I love you, man. Just know that I'm full of love. I have no hate for nobody. Don't mind my big ass titties. I'm getting a breast reduction on September 24th, wish me luck and pray for me. And I always pray over the surgeon's hands whenever I do like surgeries and stuff like that. And I ask my spirit guides to stand around them and be like, do that shit right, or else, motherfucker, we're gonna come haunt you in the dreams. No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. That's a joke. But they might though. They might though, because I got some crazy ass spirit friends. You know what I mean? They don't play no games. I be seeing them. They tell me shit that they'll be like, Flo, that person got and I'll be like, what? And then I'll say, and people are like, what? How did you know that? I'll be like, these motherfuckers be telling me. Why are you taking my cards for? She's trying to steal the psychic dreamer card, Luna. She likes cards. Hey guys, love you, love you. Yeah, yeah, this is the version that we should be at. Like after you go through shit and you go through trauma and toxicity in your life, you should grow out of it eventually. I mean, like, what am I gonna be? 450 years old fighting? Give me, bitch, I got a bad wrist. My back be hurting from carrying these boobs, like my neck every morning. I'm like, mommy, mommy, mommy. Don't worry, you'll get there one day. You'll get there one day. You'll understand when you're like 35. You'll be like, huh. You're gonna take a shower and you're gonna pull something in your back and be like, bitch, all I did was turn to my left. Family. But we gotta stretch more shit too. You're not old, you just need to stretch. For real. I'm 42. First of all, I look fat as fuck because of these, but like I'm not that big, right? Like it's just the angle. But that's why I'm getting a breast reduction because I'm so tired of like this. It's not cute. They're heavy. They make my neck hurt every day. I'm so over it. Like, and I'm getting a breast reduction, and I actually cannot wait to see because sometimes I do this, and I'm not trying to be nasty, but okay, the angle is crazy right now, but sometimes I do this, and I'm not trying to be nasty. You see, I do this, and then I go like that, and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. No wonder why my neck is killing me. Because these are pulling down the muscles on my neck, like down to here, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody with large breasts, you know what time it is. It's super uncomfortable. It's just painful every day. My neck, my lower back, my back hurt every day. I don't even want to date nobody because of my breasts. Oh, you got a reduction and you feel great? Thank you so much. I'm telling you, I don't, you know that I will not go on a date because of my breasts, because of my large, humongous boobs. Like, I will not. I refuse to get naked in front of a guy or a girl because I like both. I know you're all saying you look fabulous, you look good, and thank you. And I do know that. I do know that. But what happens when my breasts are so big? Yeah, exactly. Every shirt I wear makes me look fatter. Like it just makes me look like my stomach's not that big. I mean, it's chubby. I'm not skinny. I'm like 180 something, 189. But I'm also look at my hands. I got big ass hands. I'm also heavy boned. When I was like 140, 150, the doctor was like, ain't no way you 140, 150. He thought I was like 120. I'm like, no. And then when I was 160, they thought I was like 150. I mean 130. But no, I was, because I'm big boned. The Albanians have some heavy ass bones. We're like fucking monsters. It's because we're the Lyrians from the, oh, you baby, look at those little tiny little. Go sleepy here. Go to sleep right here. Go to sleep with mommy. Here you go. She's tired. She just wants to sleep. It's too early for me. She's a day sleeper. This girl, the Taurus in her, just wants to sleep all day, and then she likes to play all night. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Still, like I said, I have a good heart. So, all right, so let's get back into the reading a little bit, okay? Because I really wanted to tell you guys, because we're in retrograde, and what's happening with people is the, yeah, exactly, Jade. The past life things are coming to for people, like they're showing you up for you to heal it, right? So many of you, you could be dreaming about exes and stuff right now, and it's because you haven't healed something with them. Okay. What was I just saying? Look at you. That's some gangsters in the spirit world. Hello? Cousins, brothers, spirit team. They're gangster and they have your back. Don't be afraid. You have some serious, like if you lost, I'm sorry if you did, my condolences, family members and they're passed on and you're like uncles or like stuff like and you're like sad about it, I get it, but they're like your team, like they're your gangsters. They're watching your back, like they got your back. They'll tell you if like a dude or a girl you're dating is trying to use you for money, listen to them. They'll be like, yo, don't go near that motherfucker, yo. He's no good for you. And and let me just tell you something. A lot of times I would think like, oh, they're just hating on me. Like they just don't want me to have any fun. But actually, in all reality, they were telling me that person's a piece of shit and I can't be going near them. Your brother passed a year ago and I just posted about him today. There's your confirmation. My condolences, but your brother's telling you I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna let you know. But you gotta listen to you. You gotta listen. That's the intuition. Let me tell you a way I love to know. Okay. Up until now, why I'm single. People are like, why are you single? Okay, first of all, I'm very psychic and so it's a little too psychic sometimes where I'm just like, I can't look at somebody without actually hearing a lot of things about them. And it's not negative or nothing, but they'll tell me, they'll be like, guy isn't ready to commit, will not be there for you, is a cheater. I'll hear things like that, especially like if it's a man, I'll hear that. Even women like sneaky, she's gonna use you, blah blah blah. And then like sometimes I'll think is spirit hating on them? It's like, but no, it's not that because I have strong, powerful spirit guides. The hater spirits, they can't get to my energy first. It's my guides, my team that comes and lets me know, like, yo, this is no good for you. That's no good for you. We're just trying to help you out. You can do whatever you want. And I end up making my own choice at the end of the day, but 98% of the time I've been like, fooled me once, like I should have listened to my intuition. And the way that you're going to know that, one of the ways I'm going to give you the pro tip to work with spirit is when somebody or something is not with you. Thank you, Ribka. When somebody or someone is not good for you, tell your guides to make your stomach hurt. Like, be like, if something or someone is not good for you, and this is just like terrible for you, it's not going to go well, make them make your stomach hurt. Make them make your stomach. That's how I work with my guides. I'll be like, okay, I'm about to go to this party. If I shouldn't go, make my stomach hurt. And they will. And there's been times when they made my stomach hurt, but I was like, but I want to go. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And then I ended up going and some shit went down and I was like, and if they ever say to me, like, don't have it, which I don't drink anyway, but like, don't even have one drink and drive tonight because I'm not a drinker. I'll take like, like a Malibu Maples or something and have like a couple of sips. I'm not really, I hate alcohol. They call it wine and spirits for a reason because people's spirits do come out when they're drunk. Because I'll be sober in the bars and shit sometimes, and then people be drinking and their spirits be their entities be like bloop bloop bloop. I just see the entity they come up to me like, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go home, girl. Like you know what I'm saying? I'll be in the car like, did you see that bitch's entity? You know. Oh, September, January, February, new money, new house, new car, August and June. Whatever it was started happening in June, I'm hearing. It's starting to manifest now in August. And by September, it's gonna be happening. It's like you're gonna start doing that. Like let's say you now you got the money for a house. By September, you find the house. But by January, February, you're gonna feel so like you're gonna sit. I'm seeing you sitting by February in a space, and you're just like, how the fuck? My ears, my whole body's vibrating right now, you guys. Like everything's like, and if you get that, or like beep 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 beep, people call it okay. Anyway, you're gonna be sitting in that house. Sometimes when I channel, I go off the rail a little bit, so you got to catch me and be like, Flo, what were you saying about the house? Many people do that on my Instagram. They know me by now. They're like, Flo, you were talking about the house. What about the house? So I see you sitting there and being like, what? How did I do this? I'm here. Oh my God. Like, yeah, yesterday I had the realization when I was in my car driving and I was like driving my car. And I remember like we passed by like some place that just reminded me of the day that I got my license back. Cause when we say bad girl, I was bad. I was a bad girl. I was really bad. I wasn't like I'm a bad girl. Bitch, I was bad. I was in jail, locked up like every 3 weeks. It was bad. Yeah, man, it was bad for like those 5, 6 years of my life where I just like was going through a spiritual awakening. And sometimes you can mix that up with like depression, bipolar disorder, anger, resentment. I was in forgiveness. I didn't have none of that. So now that I'm like, I look back at all that stuff and I healed that. Now I don't have those issues no more. But at the time, I didn't realize I was being resentful. I was angry about my father's death because he died when I was 8 years old. I was angry that people that I loved didn't treat me the way I treated them. I was resentful towards Earth. I was resentful towards my ancestors. Like I started to hate God at one point. Like I was at a point where I was like, fuck you and you fuck you and fuck you and everything like that. But then when I realized like it's nobody's fault, nothing, and I'm here to learn and everything I've experienced was for a reason so that later on I can come onto earth later on in my life and help people. I didn't know like all that pain I was going through was so I can stand here right now and be like, nah, you can get through it because I did. What are you talking about? And if I didn't go through it, how would I be able to assist other people? Which is why I tell you, whatever pain and trauma you're going through right now, you chose to experience it so you can be a master. Listen, you can go to school all you want and learn about bipolar disorder. You can go to psych therapy and to school for psychiatric therapy and learn all you want on paper. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You ain't gonna know how to truly help someone heal unless you've been through that shit yourself. So for me, if I stand here and there's a woman standing in my face and she's trying to teach me about spirituality and how to heal yourself, and I look at her and be like, this bitch ain't never been through a spiritual awakening, a real spiritual awakening, a day in her life. Like I have walked through literal hells to get to this heavenly space where I'm at. And if I look at a person who has not been through that and she's trying to yap, yap, yap me into like, oh, you just need to free yourself. And I'll look at her like she has 5 heads and be like, bitch, you ain't never been through a spiritual awakening. Get the fuck out of my face. Love and light, love and light. Maybe you think you did in your own way, but a true spiritual awakening means you had to go through hell. You had to go through hell to get to heaven. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? People think it's a game out here. You gotta go through the hells to get to the heavens. The people that just walk right up to heaven, they can't. Please don't stand here and tell us what suffering is about. But you ain't never suffered a day in your life. You know what I'm saying? Were you ever young? Like, were your family like, just tell me, have you ever, like, when you were little, when you were small, coming from Albania with no money, nothing, did you ever eat ketchup and bread for like a month because your mom couldn't afford it? Huh? No? Okay. Have you ever been like abused as a child, anything like that? No. Have you lost a parent at a young age? Like was your family involved in like criminal activities? Like I don't know, what did you grow up around drug dealers your whole life? What did you go through that really makes me say like you went through something? Did you have bipolar disorder and healed yourself? Did you have addictions that you healed yourself from? Did you have trauma in relationships that you healed yourself from? No? Then please get on my face. You know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta, you know, that's why I'm grateful for everything I went through because I know that it brought me to where I am. So in a past life, you were always a psychic dreamer, always very prophetic. And this is me telling you right now, hey guys, I love you. Thank you. I love you. In a past life, you were a psychic dreamer, prophetic dreamer. You've been a psychic dreamer. You've been a prophetic dreamer in many lifetimes. For those of you who punish yourself by staying home all the time, and it looks weird. Look, it looks like I'm praying. I have hands up to my mouth. Thank you for the dollars or whatever that was. Thank you guys. Um, you were a monk or a nun in a past life, which is why in this lifetime you keep yourself so like stuck on so many like staying home all the time. Maybe you don't have relationships because of it. You like sexually, like you can't really get into it like that because of, yeah, Rosemary, exactly. Because it's a collective message, yes, which is like pretty much what I'm gonna do from now on because when I do zodiac signs, my guides always say they're gonna miss the message for Taurus because they're a Leo and they're not watching Taurus. So it makes no sense because if the message resonates with you, it resonates with you. It doesn't matter if I do Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Aries. It doesn't matter. For me, I'm talking to all the signs, and whoever resonates with it, it's for them. If whoever doesn't, it's not for them. So if you find yourself being stuck at home, not going out a lot, you like kind of preserve, you punish yourself basically, like by not going out. You are very like cheap or scared with money, or you like think money is evil or something. It's because you were a monk or a nun in a past life. Those of you who are dreaming right now, you're having visuals in your dreams. You're a psychic dreamer. You've been a psychic dreamer, and you will always be a psychic prophetic person. Like I feel like spirit's waking you up to your power. If you right now are going through some kind of sadness, depression, you're going through some like kind of like, if you're going through some kind of sadness or depression or something that's like, you know what I mean? Bothering you, affecting you, or something like this, you may be going through a heavy spiritual awakening or a dark night of the soul. So remember, spiritual awakenings and depression, they look like best friends. They look a little like twins. Because when you're going through a spiritual awakening and people are going through depression, figure out like which one it is. Like, am I awakening? Is my body telling me that this life is not for me, which is why I don't want to do nothing? I don't want to, I'm not motivated. You're not lazy. You're just not passionate about what you're doing. I tell people all the time, what you're doing right now is just because you're not lazy. You ain't never been lazy a day in your life. Look back at your life. You've always done what you needed to do. But when you're not living your passion and you're not living what's making you happy, you're not going to want to do it. Let me just explain this to you. There'll be days when I feel super tired. I just want to sleep. I just want to, oh my God. It's never been this active like in the morning at my house ever. Like everybody's like out of the house. It's like today's like, it's always like that, right? When you want to do something, it's like, everybody's just making noises around you. But this is the meditative mind where I have to focus on what I'm doing and release all of that because I'm moving right now. I got a place I'm moving to. So like, when you're about to move and like you're just noticing how annoying everybody's been this whole time and the fact that you dealt with it this whole time, that's what it's getting. And another thing, forgiveness. Forgiveness. Wait, so if is it true that if you have issues with your mother, that's the reason why you have money issues? No. Okay, I was just talking about this last night. Literally, I was meditating last night and I was saying to spirit, like, is it true? Like, tell me the truth. I was like if we have issues with our mothers, right? Why is that? Like, why do we all have kind of issues with our moms? We're always like, I hate you, bitch. Blah. Well, that's because we were our moms in a past life, or our moms were us, or we always play different roles with the family members that we have. So let's say you have a brother, and I know this, like, you're gonna be like, ew, but we're not talking about now. I'm saying like in a past life, this motherfucker. We're not talking about, bro. If you don't get everybody under control right now, because I'm about to beat the shit out of everybody. If you don't clear it, clear it, clear, 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 clear. You motherfucker. If you don't, oh, you son of a bitch. You see, the entity is just throwing me off like that right now. Oh, you play different roles. Your brother may have been your husband, your mom may have been you have been the daughter, and everybody plays each other's different roles. So you can learn lessons from each other because you choose that. So they say you got the life review, like when you die, your life gets reviewed, right? And it gets like you get reviewed. Basically, for many people, they go in like to the Akashics and spirits, like you look at around your life, like you see it in 360, like quickly, right? You see everything that you ever did, and you just look and you're like, and you'll be like, oh my God, like damn, me and my mom really had a toxic relationship. And then like let's say you and your mom's souls meet up one day and you look at each other and it's like you and your mom, but it's not you and your mom. It's just two souls that decided to play roles that are connected to each other karmically from lifetimes ago. And you look at each other and you might be like, okay, let's go back down there. But this time I'll play the daughter, you play the mom, because we need to get this right. It's like that's one of the lessons that's if you don't learn that lesson, it's almost like that part of your soul. Think of it as levels unlocked in the chakras and the souls. Each time you learn a specific lesson and you forgive someone and you can free yourself off that and you can really let it go, and you forgive them, it's like you unlock a level in your spirit, soul, and your ascension. So it's like click, click, like forgiveness, click, click, letting go, click, click, loving your mother, click, click, forgiving your father, click, click, and it's like each time you're clicking like like you're unlocking the lock, like the vault to the money or the surprise or the gifts in there. but you have to be willing to forgive the people, let that go, and work together. Even if your mom, you're pissed at her, she was the worst mother ever. She smoked crack in front of you. You were a baby and she passed you the crack rock. I don't know. She fucking almost killed you one time. I get it. It's hard. It's rough, but you have to understand when your soul goes up there, you're gonna look at all this and laugh because you're gonna be like, oh shit, I was taking that shit mad serious when I was a human, but this is like a big game for us. And you know how I know that? Because I've had many dreams where everybody's in a movie theater and we're sitting down watching each other's lives like it's a movie. We're sitting down like, oh, you want to see what she's gonna do next? Watch this. Oh, look, Flo is about to blah blah blah. And they'll sit, we're eating popcorn, shit, literally eating popcorn, like literally, and we're watching people's lives and we're like talking about it. Like, well, like all the people from my lifetimes would be in this movie theater from my lifetimes or lifetime would be in this movie theater. I shit you not. And I'd be sitting in there and I'd look around. I'd be the kid from my junior high school and my teacher from that and people that were significant to me in my life. They're sitting in this movie theater and we're all just watching each other live out this life like it's a movie. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's happening here? And then I realized like this is all just a fucking game. You know what I'm saying? This is, and when I say it's all a game, you're like, this ain't a game. It ain't a game for me to be treated like that. Or, but it is though. It's like you chose the level of ascension you want, right? So the harder you chose your lessons, the stronger you become. Now, the problem what happens is people come here on earth, they forget that they came here to do all these things. And then while they're here, all these things happen. And then, God forbid, they die with all this anger and resentment still on them because they forgot why they came here in the first place was to experience all this negativity so they can grow as a soul. And then when they're dying, they know they came here. Why you like remember it? You're like, oh shit, and fool, your soul ascends off and lifts off to the higher planes. But what happens to a lot of people is they forget, and by the time they die, I see these people in the spirit world, and they're still holding on to what happened that one lifetime, 2,500 years ago, and they're still holding on to the anger. Oh, that one time, and that one relationship, and that one family, and they forget, and then their spirit gets trapped in a part of the astrals that is not pleasant. But to them, they think this is life, and I'm going to keep doing this every day. I'm going to live like this every day. That's why when you go in there as an astral projector and you go in there and you disrupt their daily activities, which I've done many times, they look like, what the fuck? It's because I wake them. Hello, you don't belong here. This is not where you belong. You didn't forgive this person. You forgot to remember, and then they get disrupted, and that's what's happening right now. I ain't never seen this motherfucker leave his room so much. Like it's it's not even the person that's irritating me. It's like the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like you don't really don't get it to the point where you're like, I love my family, but bitch, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? You're at that point, like you've been trying to save up, do this, do that, Anyway, so like it's like you get to that point and then you have to realize like who the fuck you are. You have to remember who you are. You have to remember why you came here so that you can forgive yourself and let all this shit go now while you're in a human form, guys, because in the spirit world it is so much harder. It's so much harder to forgive in the spirit world. Do you hear me? So do all that forgiving your mom, your dad, whoever the fuck hurt you, your ex, blah, blah, blah. Forgive them now, or you shall repeat this in the spirit world and you will keep doing it until it irritates your soul to the point of whatever. Yeah, thank you guys. Exactly. Everything's choices. And again, remember you're choosing your life. Go watch some Dolores Cannon. If you haven't, go watch Dolores Cannon. She explains about the three waves of volunteers, how we volunteered to come here, which is why I call you star seeds and light workers and healers and psychics. You volunteered to come here. For instance, I volunteered to come here, go be on a show called The Bad Girls Club, right? I lose my fucking mind after the show, go crazy, go through pain, suffering, trauma, which, because before all Bad Girls Club, I had this like little life where everything was fine. And I would spend $80 on shirts and I was fully in the matrix. And, it was all about falling in love and getting married and having a baby. That was my whole life before Bad Girls Club. And then I went on Bad Girls Club and worked for the devil basically because the heart with the devil horns and the little thing. So I had to work for the darkness and to be a part of the darkness in order for me to find the light. So after I left there, I started like kind of losing it a little bit because I was here with I was this angel, right? And I'm gonna say it like that. I don't give a fuck who's like, bitch, you ain't wanna-" I'm an angel because angels are usually like me. They're very sensitive to everything. They cry at like sadness. They get sad when people are hurt. They don't want to see people get hurt, but people think they're fake because they're so loving and so caring and kind. But what they don't understand is this is actually how I am. You just don't know me. I really do feel for people at a point of a core that it could be actually not good for me to feel as much as I do, which is why I had to build up that toughness and not care as much. So, like I said, when an angel gets sent into the devil's world, it wakes the angel up, and then the way angel starts seeing all the bad things that are going on in the world, and now it affects them. So they start getting depressed. They even do drugs. They do this. They do that. When you are an angel and your angelic light working star seed self gets put into a reality where you see that the matrix is fucked up. It's messed up out here. Now you start getting upset. Oh my God, there's children being hurt. Oh my God, there's animals being hurt. Oh my God, why is this happening? Oh my God, why does that happen? Why is there so much bad in the world? That's how you have your spiritual awakening. You start noticing everything bad about the world, and it gets you very sad. And then all of a sudden, once you start noticing everything bad and it gets you very sad, you have to learn to build up your strength and your power so that you can understand it is what it is. If you focus on all the bad, you'll never be able to do the good that's meant to be done when you're on this earth. So you have to get out of a negative mindset, stop paying attention to all the bad things that happen, and start working on all the things that you came here to do for the good of others, that your mission is to complete. You feel me? Okay, guys, I love you and I hope remember why you're here. Remember that you're on a mission. Remember that. Remember that all these like little things you're worried about, your ex and that one time in band camp when you stuck a flute up your coochie, like uh, that's a reference from a movie. If you don't know, it's called American Pie. Go watch it. It's a millennial thing. But us old people, just let me get my cane because I have a dried up coochie and I'm old and look at all these wrinkles on my face. I'm old. You know what I'm saying? Because I swear these kids these days be like, "You're 42. Oh my God, that's old." I was like, "Motherfucker." You know what? My back might hurt, but yes, I can still hang with the best of them. Yes, I can. You know what I'm saying? God Molly. You know what I mean? Okay. I love you guys. So just remember, do you remember Indigo Kid always commented on? Yes, of course I do. Of course I do. Oh, is that you? Hi, baby. Ain't no way that's Flo. It's a way. It's a way. It's a way. It's Flo. I swear. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I still look super young anyway, but like, that's just my opinion on myself. I don't use any like harsh chemicals on my face. I use castor oil and frankincense oil on my face every day. These are my wealth lines. By the way, if you have a line going from like, okay, I don't have too many, like I have to go like that to see them. But if you go like that and you have this line, if you have three of them, one, two, like three, especially if you have four or five, the more lines you have on your forehead, the wealthier you will be in this lifetime. You're welcome. And also over here, if you have like a how you play tic-tac-toe? If you see that here in your hand, like that, that's your wealth line. In Chinese medicine, they believe if you have like a tic-tac-toe symbol here like that you're gonna be extremely wealthy. That you were born like I have a bunch of them there, and I have a bunch of them there because I am wealthy. Like I mean, like I'm wealthy. Like I'm wealthy. I say that every day. I love you guys. Yeah, guys, if you're here for enlightenment and for healing, like I've healed myself from many painful experiences, welcome. I just don't want no fighting, no arguing in my shit. Please, I worked super hard to get to the point where the people that follow me now are not following me because of BGC. But if it's because of BGC that I can be like my message can get out to more people, I am so happy about that. That's why I want to make sure we keep it positive in here because I don't need the drama. I don't need the negativity. I don't have no hate for nobody. That part of my life is like, it was a beautiful part of my life, beautiful experience, but I'm here now and I'm here on my mission now. And my mission is important to me. And it's important to me because I'm here to help heal the collective the way I healed myself from very, painful thing. See, what is BGC? Many people don't know. And that's why I love it, because I have reinvented myself. Like if you go on my Instagram and my YouTube and my TikTok, many people are not following me because of BGC. And do you know how mind-boggling it is that I've gotten a whole bunch of new followers not off the show? I reinvented myself, which is why I tell you all the time, you can do the same thing. I went from that girl who's fighting on Bad Girls Club, like flowed crazy, but people still love me, like love me, love me. And I love that. Like I love that because I'll see people to be like, okay, like they go crazy and they love my ass because they feel like they can resonate with me because I'm a real ass bitch. Right. Of course you can. I'm not like, hi there, peasant. You want to take a picture? Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, what's like come chill with me. Stop. No, no, don't be acting like that. I don't like that weird shit. Don't act all crazy with me. I like to hug and hold you guys, give you kisses and huggies. You know what I mean? Okay, you guys, I love you. I do. Oh, Indigo passed? Oh my gosh. Yes, I can channel spirit, but that's not what I'm doing right now because it takes a whole lot of meditation and all that to do that. Okay. Yes, I had no idea you were famous. You see what I'm saying? I followed you because my BFF is named Flo. I love that. And spirit leads people to me when they need to be. That's your boyfriend. Oh, I can't. Now I know who you are, King. I know you are. I know, but I can't right now because I have to meditate on it. And I'm not, I'm all dried up. What, Jax? I just saw that. I have to meditate on it, but maybe we'll do it like this week. I'll get on and do a live. And if I'm live, just come on and we'll see if we could do it. But for now, I just literally opened my eyes and got on live. And that's like the best time because I can channel the easiest because I'm still kind of like, it's connected to the spirit world. When you're just waking up, that's why they tell you don't pick up your phone as soon as you get up in the morning because and also if you've lost somebody that you love, right? And you want to hear from them when you first wake up in the morning or when you go to bed at night, when you're in those REM states, like you can connect to them more. So, just don't be afraid because sometimes I'll hear people talk and it's a little creepy. And I can't lie to you, but also I don't like to be interrupted when I'm sleeping or just waking up. So I'm a different type of breed, but spirit will sometimes be like, hey, hey. And I'm just like, no, 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 no abrupt shit. Like, the fuck is you haying me for? Just be like, hi, like normally, what's up? Why y'all gotta be like, yo? Like, imagine you're just sleeping there and you hear a voice screaming like that. Yeah, King, listen, meditate, King, meditate, meditate. You don't need me to connect to your boyfriend. He's right there. Just listen to what you're hearing and stop denying it. Right? All you guys, you don't need a medium. You are mediums. We're all mediums. Hello, we're in the middle. Heaven, hell, middle, medium. Get it? Okay, you're welcome. We're all mediums because we're in the medium. This is the medium upside down. You know what I'm saying? But it's upside right. I don't know how to explain it to you. I can't tell if I'm schizo or going through a bad spiritual warfare. You're not schizo, bro. You're not. I hear voices all the time. I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not crazy. I can hear whispers talking. And I'll be like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking whispering like creepers. First of all, they're like, you don't want us to yell, you don't want us to whisper. What do we gotta do? Talk normal like this. Hey, what's up? Stop being scared, something like that. Not scared, but get like chill the way you're talking. It's either you're whispering. That just sounds evil. I don't care who you are. When people whisper, it sounds evil. That's what it sounds like to me. And then when they yell, yo, I'm like, damn, why are you so loud? The fuck? So it's like, yo, what's up? How you doing? Yo, what's up, shorty? Like, how you doing? Do something like, hi. Be normal. Why you gotta be like, in between, like the top and the bottom? Just can it be fucking normal? Keep it cool, brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. Thank you guys. I love you. I hate that shit too. Whispering creeps me the fuck out. I'm like, ooh. Especially when somebody's in your face, like, yo, yo, you know what happened yesterday? If you don't get your hot ass breath out of my face, you can look at it. And I was just gonna say this POS or POV. What is it? POS, PSI, PSA, public service announcement. Okay. PSVSVPOV, whatever the fuck these words are these days. Bro, number one, shop in my showcase. Like, let me stop. That was a shameless plug. But clean the back of your fucking toilet and the top of your toilet before you sit on it and shit, and after you sit on the toilet, clean it. Like literally, when someone's taking a shit in the bathroom in my house, I literally walk by and I'm like, make sure you clean that toilet when you're done. That's the Virgo in me. I left the bleach on the paper towels on top of it. Like I don't play with that shit. Literally, I do it every day. They're like, shut the fuck up. You're mad annoying. Because right now, like we had to, me, my mom, and my daughter had to move in together because the house we sold together. Like we bought a house together and then we're selling it and we're waiting for the money, right? So we can get the fuck away from each other. But it's funny because she'll be in the bathroom and I'll walk by. Wasn't expecting that PSA. He thought it was gonna be some spiritual shit. Yeah, spiritually clean your ass and clean the toilet too. You damn nasty motherfuckers. Listen, let me tell you something. 90% of the humans, if you go like this to their back, look, I'm just gonna see how mine doesn't have nothing because I clean the fuck out of my back, or I have somebody come and scrape my back with those Chinese, like Korean. The Chinese thought of everything. We gotta thank the Chinese. Whatever planet they come from is the planet of worker bees. They're like, nee, let's create stuff. More stuff for humans. More stuff for humans. More. Like I know what planet everybody's from just based off how they work. Like Irish people are like the elven people. You know what I'm saying? Like the Nordic people are the Pleiadian or the good or the bad Pleiadian because some of them are like very stern and crazy and like an me. I know where everybody comes from what planet, but I'm just saying, clean the toilet before and after and behind the toilet. Because if I go to date somebody and I go to their house, the first thing I do, I smell their cups. I smell their cups. I smell I smell this, the pillow. If I smell like mine, it smells so good. But if I go to your house and I'm like, yo, your pillowcases, your bed sheets, and your blanket, the back of your toilet, and the way your cup smell. Bitch, I will fuck you up if you ever try to give me a cup with a shitty ass smell on it. I'm like, what did you wash this with? A rag that was sitting in germs for like 10 years? You ever had that bitch bring you a cup like that? And you get the cup and you're like, I'm like, you could be dying of thirst, dying. And you're just like, I'm not thirsty. You got any bottled water? Because I kind of like, I'm allergic to shit. Like, I don't know how else to put it, bro. Yes, I am from BGC. Look, my dog, she always licks my wounds and makes them heal. She heals them faster. I don't fuck with that shit. Like, I don't fuck with dirty people. Listen to me. If I'm at your house and I see you cooking and shit don't look right with your fingernails and shit, bitch, no, I'm not gonna eat that. I don't eat at many people's houses anyway because intentions in food is very important. All right, guys, I gotta go. Oh, shit. Oh, I see. Live will end in 3 minutes. Okay, guys, before it ends, I love you guys. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later, right? Yeah. So I'm 42 now. I was 26 when I was on the show. Still kind of like look young and cute. And this is with no facials and no expensive shit going on. Just a normal person like you. Except for like, I'm crazy and I'm a psychic medium. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of insane. I feel like I should have a show called The Bad Girl Psychic. Like something like this. Or the Psychic Healing Club. Oh, let me not say that before people steal my ideas. The Psychic Club. Oh, the Psychic Bitch Club. What's up, bitch? And people walking up like, oh my God, you masturbate to like weird porn. That shit would be hilarious if I just called people out as soon as they walked in. I'm like, hello, hi, ma'am. My name is John. I'm here for a reading, and I just go to the sides of the camera. I'm like, oh my God, he jerks off to really weird porn. I don't know if I should tell him that in the reading. Should I? You know. Yeah. All right, guys. I love you. I see you later. Okay. Kisses, kissy poo poo. I even smell food too. Me too, KB. That's the Virgo in us for shizzle. For shizzle, my dizzle. All right, yo. I love you guys. Yes, yes, yes. I love you. You know, I love people. That's why I don't have no hate for nobody. And when you say, "Are you cool with this one? Are you cool with that one?" Do you talk to that? I mean, obviously we don't conversate every day, but you know how many other bad girls I talk to, like on, like I comment and they comment back, like all the older girls, the old school